Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. This is Evie of Divine Goddess V6. I hope this finds you well. Let's see. We're going to see where your person's at. We're going to get some messages from them at this time, okay? Your person could be in a third-party situation. You guys are not in contact or close contact for that matter. There's not a lot of communication happening between the two of you. Let's see. So I want to thank you for those who are newly subscribed, and I want to welcome those back who have been with me. So in any case, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's look right now and see where your person's at and what messages they want to tell you. What are your person's feelings and thoughts about you at this time? Wow. So Quest is on the bottom of the deck. They know that you are part of their destiny. For some of them, they've already made up their minds about this, but they have yet to admit this entirely, okay? Wow, okay. What is your person's thoughts and feelings for you at this time? Your connection, wow. This came springing in and it flipped itself out this way, all right? I feel like your person's feelings for you have been jolted again. Not to say that the feelings ever died for you, but that their passion is reignited for you, okay? And right now I feel like they're fighting this. There's resistance to that at this time. All right. That their heart is really speaking to them about their contemplative efforts towards you in the future. I feel like your person has tried to kill your connection. They've tried dumbing down your connection. They've tried resisting your connection. They've tried everything but loose, all right? To keep loose from your connection. I feel like this is what's happening. Let's get more cards. So what more about that passion in reverse, Spirit? I feel like, you know, they could be in a third-party situation, and that third-party situation has taken up all their attention, and that they're no longer feeling attracted to the situation that they chose to stay behind for. Wow, because with you, this is the 411 card, right? All right, passion. Wow, yeah, they're still fighting their feelings for you, but I feel like these feelings for you are coming on stronger again. This is what I keep getting. There's something outside of them that is something they need to heal through. This is talking about old karma. This could be talking about old wounds. This is not talking about you. Passion, Spirit in reverse. Wow. Yeah, this is something that they're choosing to leave soon. For some of them, they've already started this course, but it's... Wow. For some of them, they've already started this course and they broke their addiction to either this connection or the third party connection, or that they've broken peace with the addiction. For some of them, it could be an addiction to a problem, not so much a person. That they're no longer feeling satisfied from, you know, intaking the same old participles is what I'm getting. So if, for instance, your person used to, you know, run away, numb the pain with, you know, getting high or, you know, drinking or whatever it is to, you know, to numb themselves out to escape, this isn't, they're not even using that as a way of escape anymore. They literally want to get at the truth and climb out of here. They want to go away. They want to leave the situation, all right? That they should have left at a time before to come towards your connection, but there was things here that your person had to experience, you know, almost like the loneliness of not being with you, the sadness of not being in connection with you, that you've left, that you're no longer available to them. They're afraid that they drove you away and that you're not coming back. What more about that gossip card, Spirit? I feel like their heart is really speaking to them about, you know, what could have been between the two of you. But now I feel like your person they're taking care of business. Whatever's going on in their life right now, they are taking care of business. That, you know they don't feel a certain sense of, I feel like they owe you something. They owe you I'm getting lifetimes of devotion here. That your person is doing it differently in this lifetime. That they're going towards your connection like they never have. They're responding to your connection like they never have. Gossip, Spirit, and the 5D card. Wow. Yeah, your person has actually been trying to connect with you in the 5D. All right. They've been thinking about you a lot, and that they're on their way to you. For right now, I know you don't see it or feel it, and maybe you're wondering about it, that your person is changing. That, you know, they're going towards what they missed out on before, and that is you. All right. I can get another card on this if you like. I feel like your person's going towards their true sense of passion, right? Because this card is about your person's feeling, you know, how passionate are they in themselves in getting to that which they deserve, all right? And the passion card up here is in reverse. I'm also getting that, what more about that gossip card, Spirit? I feel like their higher self, their ancestral spirit guides are, you know, their whole divine team is really poking at his heart to, like, you know, hey, you're not dead in your heart here. You know, are you sleeping? I feel like there's an awakening going on. Wow. Yep. So this is on its side, all right? About, you know, the connection that they had with you. You know, why did they not go after this? Why did they not stay after this? Why did they not expand on this when it was clear that, you know, you are made for them, all right? What's bringing up this change for your person at this time? Ooh. So there's been a lot of moon constellations, you know. I'm getting provocative. It's being made. The truth of what between you and your person has never left your person. The truth between you and your person is speaking to your person in such a way now where they can't even explain where this information is coming from. That their intuition, they're paying attention to their intuition now. That the feelings that they've always had for you has never gone anywhere, right? They try stuffing it. They try, you know, burying it. Nothing is working, all right? What is that making your person prone to do? What is their intuition telling them at this time? Ooh. Wow, this card was crunching. He's crying. There's an awakening, a rude awakening happening for your person right now. What have they lost? What have they let go? What did they not hold on to? And that's you, all right? Why is this bringing up for them now? Wow. I feel like your person's going through a time of healing, all right? This is time for them to heal this. That, you know, they stayed in this dispassionate state for a long time. That, you know, they were not connected or aligned to their true passion, right? They stayed around and settled for something a lot less than you. And that nothing's been the same since you left. I haven't felt the same since you've been gone. And I didn't realize what I had until you were gone. This is what I'm getting right here with these cards. Wow. So with your person being in rude awakening about, their true, I'm hearing true lies here. Your person did not tell you the truth about who you are to them and who you become to them, all right? And that they never gave you a fair shake. They never gave you the chance to, they never gave themselves a chance to come toward you, right? For all their indifferences about true love. So I'm getting here because your person, what spoke to your person most was passion, right? They didn't know what true love was until you came along. I feel like your person was afraid of this love. This is something that they couldn't control, something that they didn't understand, all right? Your person understood love in the form of, giving into passion, right? I'm feeling like, feelings of being Twitter-pated, when those feelings of, being in such an intense relationship, right? It can give you the feelings of love when it's not really love that it's, that's running after, right? It's the excitement of love, right? The excitement of two people coming together. I'm hearing here that your person was more taken up by, attraction, chemistry, sexual connotations, sexuality, right? And there's nothing wrong with sexuality, when it's being abused, that's something else altogether. And I feel like this is what happened with your person, is that, they had so much primal focus where you were concerned, and that they did feel into that, you're more than that, but they couldn't possibly give you what you deserve, right? So they stayed with the attraction of you, and opposed to, what you're really offering to them, all right? Because they could not offer this back to you in return. They could not love you in return. And other than showing you, sexually, how amazing they think you are and how beautiful, they perceive you to be, it wasn't going to go past this point until now, right? Now it's like, oh my God, something's missing. I'm missing this person dearly, right? When they have someone next to them right now, and your person's like, why am I feeling all this? They can't help these feelings, they feel them. And I feel like this is how they're being communicated, that, the love between the two of you, is unending. It is unending. It is that tantrika feeling is actually, that's the component healing your person right now. The tantrika between you and your person, all right? That doesn't exist anywhere else. Nowhere else, and with no one else, all right? Spirit, how is the Knight of Wands feeling about the connection between them and viewer at this time? Wow, okay. Happiness is in reverse, and neediness came out, and these two cards hit this card, all right, completion. Your person knows that you guys are not done, that your love story is far from over, all right, and they still feel all that they feel for you, all right? They feel so much attraction towards you. They want to have at that, you are the forbidden love, you're the forbidden peace, and that, they haven't been happy since you've gone, all right? And that, increasingly now more than ever, they're realizing that they need your connection. They need the truth of you to help them free themselves from wherever it is that they're at, all right? I'm seeing a lot of yellow here. This is talking about fervence to me, and acceptance about where they've been in order to admit to where they are headed, all right? So I'm getting, Spirit, will you give me another card on the needy? See, hold on. Happiness is in reverse. Wow. Your person knows that they have put this off, right? So much time has been put off from them, gravitating towards their own truth, making true their true plans for themselves. I'm getting a lot of procrastination with this card as well. Your person was more prone to procrastinate when it came to, your connection as opposed to now. So what about that neediness now, Spirit? He's actually feeling the passion he feels for you in your connection. All the feelings that he has not supported up until now. This is actually like, looking back in hindsight, what they could have done. I'm getting a lot of hindsight perspective right here. I'm getting enough already that, I know what I've done wrong. And I feel like your person is about to break into their passion. What else is going on there, Spirit? Hangman in reverse. Ooh, all right. I feel like chances are your person is involved in another situation right now, and that this is something that they're looking to free themselves thereof, okay? And I feel like they want to tell you that, not to say that, they are banking on coming after you when this is over, but this is more about your person needing to realize their own sense of passion in order to free themselves, all right? I'm seeing that with these cards. Your person's been asleep at the wheel for a long time, but I feel like the divine is waking them at this time because your person's feeling like something's missing, all right? The King of Wands and the Knight of Wands are both, in persona of, in search of passion, right? The opportunity to passion. How passionate do you feel about your situation, about yourself, about, what you need to leave behind, all right? This is talking about a soul contract as well. The contract between your person and themselves and, what they have slated to be, what do they feel passionate about, right? And what is it that, how much are they letting their passion through in order to allow themselves to gravitate towards what they truly want? I feel like this person has built a wall around themselves. It's a thin wall, but they built a barrier around them and what they truly, I'm hearing, feel and clearly want, and that's you, all right? I feel like this person was a bit of a poser, and that, other people, they stood to have other options around them, but without going after you, which is their true option. I feel like your person just kind of stood to procrastinate and stagnate where they were. I meant to say are, and then I heard were, and then I came up with war. So I feel like your person is at war with themselves. And this is not a big war, mind you. This is more like siding with themselves, all right? As soon as they side with themselves, I feel like they are going to come into action about their, I'm hearing behavior, all right? The Knight of Wands needs to have, a clearer sense of intention, right? You're going to go after your passion. You got to be intended upon, the reason why, right? You're not going after this passion because it's, it falsifies your character. This is the truth. Your person's absolutely feeling that they have to go after this. They want to seek their passion because something's been missing, all right? Guess what? That's you, right? What is in the vision? What is in the eyes of the Knight of Wands and the the King of Wands? What is the trajectory? What is the Knight of Wands trajectory, Spirit? What do they want to go towards? Wow, look. They want to take their opportunity. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be in their sacred action in order to come towards you, all right? And all this is about them siding with themselves first, being their own advocate, right? Being in the true side of passion, that this is not just a triest of a situation. This isn't, something that just looks, shiny and glimmery at the moment. Your person wants to stake a claim on this. They want to stake a claim on their true passion, all right? And what are they willing to do about it, right? This is what they're going towards. You got the Eight of Cups right here. This is what they're going towards. What about the King of Wands? What is this person's focus and trajectory? Okay, you got the Six of Wands right here. This is talking about, you know, smooth sailing at best. That this is running in the same direction as the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Your person wants this to be like an easy access, easy fit, you know, to that of his passion, right? Where your person's passion is concerned, it doesn't need any more explanation because it feels good to them. It feels free to them. It feels that it's right with them, all right? That's right with them. And contrary to where they have stayed stuck, all right? You know, whether that is with themselves first or there's a third party situation here. That's what I'm seeing. That, you know, they stayed with a situation that actually brought more detriment to them than they even thought would. All right, I feel like, you know, your person stayed with a third person party and settled for something a lot less. And this in turn has thwarted their own sense of freedom, their own sense of independence, their own sense of worth, that what they chose to stay with is killing him. That's what I'm getting. You got the Nine of Cups here is talking about, you know, self-worthiness, right? Giving yourself that time. I feel like your person right now is feeling sad about, you know, you, right? They gave you up. They didn't come after this. I feel like now your person's like, you know, I feel like I'm hearing bereavement, and I'm also feeling like they're, you know, when you're crying so hard, you're like, you know, that feeling, that's what your person is feeling on the inside, all right? They're, you know, that when you're crying and you're trying to catch your breath because you're crying so hard, that is what I'm feeling your person's feeling about your situation, all right? That they didn't come after this, that they didn't defend the right process to go after the true situation, all right? That they played a coward when it came to coming towards your connection. Your person was really afraid because they didn't know what love was, right? And until they didn't even know what an example of true love looked like, felt like, tasted like, felt like, sounds like, any of that, all right? Oh, wow. Let's get some messages from your person. I feel like there's an eye-opening experience where your person is coming back for you, all right? Yeah, I'm feeling all that because of all these cards. They might seem a little ominous, but unless you look at it with, you know, hopeful eyes, it's actually auspicious, all right? It's a lot of I'm hearing uncertainty only because, you know, if you choose to, you know, look at things with, you know, these eyes, you're not going to see, you know, the happy reward, the happy outcome thereof, okay? All right, let's get some messages from your person. How do they see you right now? Let's look at that first. They're very attracted to you, all right? And it's not in the kitty sense. They just can't give you what you deserve. And this they know. All right, you got all the wands out, come to think of it. You got the Page of Wands in reverse here, and, you know, feeling displaced and dispassionate. And then you got the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands here over. Wow. He doesn't want to feel this anymore. He wants to come into his passion. He wants to feel, you know, fair game. He wants to feel that divine mystery and that divine chemistry that is only with you, all right? So how does your person see you and feel about you at this time? How do they see and feel about you? Wow. They know they're having a bad attitude from whence they came, and that if they continue to not align with their true passion, that this is where they'll stay, that you will stay a vision of an object of their affections, but with no outcome, and that they can't touch you. They cannot touch you. It could be also that your person's feeling dispassionate with themselves, all right? That, with the choices that they made in the past, your person's feeling kind of lowly about themselves, and this needs to change. Their attitude has to change. Wow. Feeling unwanted came out as well in reverse. I feel like your person feels like you've left the building. You haven't left their hearts, but you left their environment. You guys are not talking. You guys are not connected in the 3D sense is what I'm getting with this card right now. This number 83 is in reverse. 8 is talking about lack of strength, and 3 is talking about the Empress. Hold on. Your person's just not feeling sure about if you're ever going to come back. That, so much time has been taken and so much has happened between the two of you. What can they possibly do to win you back? But this is about your person aligning with themselves so that they feel strong within themselves, that they can bring this opportunity back to you. All right? Back to you both. He wants to give you an offer, but until he finishes out, he cannot give you an offer. He can only hope for an opportunity, okay? Your person right now, I feel like they are building on the hope of your situation, and that they know they need to do something about this, okay? They need to do something about this. That, having you in their mind's eye and seeing, you in their dreams is not enough, all right? This person dreams about you all the time. Daydreaming about you and dreaming about you at night in their sleep. They're having vision quests of you. They are receiving a whole lot of messages about you. But what are they going to do about it, right? You got 2 pages out here who feels like they can't do this. They don't have what it takes to do this, although they feel something is definitely missing, right? All right, let's see. Let's get some messages from your person at this time and see what they want to tell you. All right, I'm going to get this from here. I feel like your person is involved in another situation right now, and that, when asked about how they feel and think about your situation, this is where they're at. I feel your person is under a heavy amount of changes right now. Let's see, I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. Your person's going through a lot of self-healing right now, and that before they can make an action towards you or come towards you at all, they're going to need to be determined about their healing, staying in their true passions, during this healing. I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt, so I self-sabotage. Your person is learning to be their own advocate, right? This is what this is about. That they're out to find that missing piece that's been missing, and that's you, all right? And this is about them being in their courage, that, they need to be honest with themselves, right? Why did they leave this part of them behind? Why did they think that it wasn't, going to happen to them? Why is it that they treated you so badly, right? I feel like a lot of them, they literally just fell off the face of the earth in your world, and you were left with nothing and a lot of questions, all right? So what are some messages your person wants you to know at this time? I feel like your person's feeling kind of fiery and explosive in the situation they're in. And this is all about them connecting with themselves in, you know, their process to unleash their passion. All right, unleash their true passion is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see, these two cards fell and they're kind of imposing order. Okay, let's see, selfish is in reverse. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. And this is what your person knows, right? I said this earlier. So this is something your person's working on. You know, they can't possibly give you what you deserve right now. What you need, what you're giving to them, they can't give this back to you. All right, and you deserve so much more than what they can give you right now. I feel like you might want to watch the reading before this one. It's talking about, you know, taking time, you know, giving as much time as this possibly, you know, needs, and, you know, giving this as much time as it possibly takes, right? Because your person is healing right now, and this is the reason why you're being protected from them. It says, I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. So no doubt your person and you are not in close communication, other than maybe 5D, all right? And I feel like your person is really trying. I feel like they're doing a lot of trying, effortful in the 3D. I feel like they are trying to exact this sense of whatever is missing in their 3D lives, and you know they're learning this through your connection, because this is, you know, the wands are also about spirituality and energetic connection. All right, your person here being attracted to you is not the question here. You know, that the question is, are they able to give to you? Are they able to give love to you in return? Are they able to give you love and be loved in return? All right, this is what this is about. What else do they want to tell you? Thinking about you makes me emotional, and I want to open up to you about how I am feeling. This card is in reverse. Again, it's effortless with you. All right, your person just thinks of you and they're like, you know, riding in the sky on the clouds. All right, that's not the question. The question is your person capable of giving any of this back to you? Because you deserve this. All right, you deserve this love, this beautiful unconditional love from your true other. Your true other obviously it's not a good time for them right now. All right, this is not the time for you and your person to get together. So I feel like, you know, they want you to know that, you know, they do have you in mind, but they are taking care of themselves right now. And that is the most important message that you need to know, that they are taking care of themselves right now. And this is of utmost importance, right? If they don't take care of them, what are you going to have? You know, this is not ready for you, right? I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. All right. And this fell over the feeling unwanted card. It could be that, you know, your person is, you know, checking out your social media, you know, seeing that, you know, you're blowing it up lately, you know, everything's going your way, and that, you know, you're not available to them. So whatever is happening in your connection, I'm feeling that spirit saying, you know, don't worry. Your person is telling you that, you know, they too are, you know, in the middle of their healing right now, and that this protection is, the separation is in protection of the both of you, and that you mustn't lose faith in this, right? Because that's what your person did. They lost faith in themselves, and they didn't cultivate your connection through whatever losses that they were feeling within themselves, right? That they were maybe not as spiritually mature as they are now, right? Because they're looking now. Before, it was kind of like, you know, a kid in a candy store, and maybe your person had a sexual addiction to something or someone, right? They are, this is being leveled now. This is being leveled now. All right, let's see what else. Something or someone is standing in between us right now. All right, this card's falling this way. So your person, obviously, again, they could have been addicted, you know, had addictions with, sexual order, or some kind of, I'm hearing grievance here, some kind of vices was had here from your person. But I feel that, whatever they felt from this codependency, or this act of not knowing, I feel like your person now they're running from this. They know that, there's a part of them that needs to be healed. And this is what they're looking in on, because something's missing. Something's missing, and your person feels it. All right? They are exactly where they need to be, and this person knows it. Your person knows this is exactly where they need to be. I mean, to the point where they don't want to hurt you. All right? That they're blocked from you right now until they can figure this out. All right? I know that might not bode well for some of you right now, but you might want to look at the reading I had for the Divine Feminine. I think it might have been 2 readings ago. Your person's figuring out their own power in the situation, and you might want to look in on your own power at this time, right? And not give it away to this scenario, because your person is healing right now. I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. This is in reverse, all right? This is a lot about your person finding, permission to feel this passion within themselves, right? Because this is linked to you and your connection, that at any time your person felt any kind of true love, unconditional love, came from your connection, all right? And this is something your person holds true to. They know this, all right? They know this, because whatever it is that they're feeling they're missing is aligned to you, and they're so attracted to you. And they're trying to make themselves right now in order to be your divine counterpart, to be level, shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, all right? Is there anything else? All right, this is the last card. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So this is what's keeping your person stuck. That your person is actually passionate in nature, but that, he's living off his dispassionate self right now. There's not a lot of, gold stardust magic, creativity happening in your person's world. This is even dumbing down their, maybe money-making skills. That whatever has stood the place of this passion, is no longer doing it for your person, right? Because it was a false sense of passion. It wasn't a true sense of love, a true sense of magic, a true sense of, goodness, all those feelings that comes with, true passion, right? What is your person's most likeliest of actions in his third party situation at this time? Something or someone is standing in between us right now. What is your person's thoughts, line of action in the next 30 days from you watching this reading of their outside situation? I'm here to grab it from here. Hold on. What is your person's most likeliest of actions with his outside situation in the next 30 days of you watching this reading? What does your person want you to know that he is most likely to do in the next 30 days regarding this outside situation? Wow, this card kept wanting to jump in my hand, all right? Your person wants to get at that next chapter. Feeling of joylessness, being dispassionate, it is feeling so detrimental to me where your person's concerned, all right? It's like, why am I still here? I'm not attracted to what's going on. I don't like what's going on. This isn't turning my key. I'm not feeling excited about what's to come. Your person almost feels dead inside right here, all right? There's no passion here. What are their most likeliest motivated actions in the next 30 days regarding the outside relationship, Spirit? Ooh, what's that? Wow, it flew all the way to the side. Another card here. All right. Your person's really going to have to kick themselves into gear, all right? Your person's really going to have to kick themselves into gear that, realizing, ooh, look at the bottom of the deck, that, in order for them to have you in their lives at all, that they're going to have to turn the key, that they are going to have to be in their comeuppance, that they have to place their power in the choices that they're making. All right. Wow. Let's see. Spirit saying in the next 30 days, this is not the right time for your person to, move out, move in, is what I'm getting. There are lessons to still be learned. I feel like your person needs to place this power on themselves, that they have the exact say of when and where, that there's no time like the present, that they can do anything about this, all right? About their situation. Whether that's to leave it, to, place the correct order on things, to allow for the divine to take apart what they built up with someone else. Whatever this is Spirit saying in the next 30 days is not quite the right time for your person to pull out any moves entirely. Let's see, driven by jealousy. I feel like this is about them looking at you from afar, all right? That you are priming them, reminding them that, you know what, you want this, you got to come at it, right? You want this, you got to go grab at it. You want this, you're going to do whatever it is it takes for you to come to the truth. This is what I'm getting here. Let's see what else. Wow, divine love. This is the card that went all the way to the left, and short of falling it into a bag, I feel like your person's on the verge of loving themselves entirely. And when they do, they are going to discover themselves, know themselves, and that they're choosing themselves first, all right? When they choose themselves first and choose their passion, everything else falls into alignment of what that divine love is, right? That your person is their own divine love first, that they are going after unconditional love first, which is the blanket to all things. As I'm getting here. Wow. Ooh, look at this. Missing you. This card fell like this. All right. He can't help but come towards your connection. They're so drawn to your connection. They're so drawn to you. All right. We saw that with, the King, the Wands court set, masculine court set. Hold on. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So your person is being made act, all right, and act on their own accord, act on their divine accord, that they're taking their sacred actions in their immediate situation, and that this is what they are being shown right now, because everything about them in their life right now is devoid of light, all right? They're in a lot of darkness. And short of you being that bright light in their world, in their heart space, in their sacred twin flame ring space, all right? This has been activated in your person, all right? Don't think it hasn't. This is the matter of them, taking accountability and doing what is right and being in their, I'm hearing sacred compass, that, they need to trust themselves in order to allow for this effect allow for this process to take place, that they will align with their truest passions. I mean, short of the Page of Wands card, your person's passion is all in alignment and balance, okay? This is beautiful. So I feel like in the next 30 days, this is something your person, you know, they're admitting to the fact that, you know, your connection is something that they deny themselves of, all right? This card was underneath the Twin Flame card in the bottom of the deck here. This is what they're being opened up to. I feel like this awakening is taking place for your person, for that which they denied for as long as they have, you know. Now they're waking up to this. They're left with nothing, and this is why they're made to see. They're left with nothing, and this is why they're being made to see that you are on the course of their path. All right? I'm hearing that's it. So let's see, let's get a word from the divine and see what they want you to stay empowered in. What is divine's advice to you at this time? What do they want you to stay aligned to? What do they want you to expand your empowerment on at this time? Wow. You do have your power over this connection, all right? And your person is learning their own power in this connection while they are siding with themselves first, that they are allowing for this activation of passion to overcome them as opposed to resisting this for as much as they have, all right? So they're coming through a time of change. That was a shapeshifter card in reverse. So what does Spirit want you to focus on while your person is coming through this change, this time of transformation? This is deep, all right? For some, they could be going through dark night, all right? That's what that moon card also means. You already have a higher knowingness of this, viewer. This is something that you need to align to because your person is right behind you. They're right beside you. In the 5D, they're right beside you. In the 3D, they're right behind you. Oh, wow. As your person is aligning, this is all working as a network, all right? Your person's divine team is directing them, guiding them. Source is guiding them to exactly where they need to be and to open themselves and expect, you know, goodness to take place, clarity to, you know, to fill their sights while they are coming through such a time of darkness, right? Where's that card at? You know, your person's going through dark night right now. You are their sun. You are their moon. You are their stars. You are the only light shining above their sky to give them any kind of clarity about where they're at, all right? And your person's trusting this light. So what does Spirit want you to focus on that you are empowered in during this time of transformation with your person? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So Shapeshifter came out in reverse again. Wise One came out in reverse. And then there's Elder. All right. I feel that your person is coming through a criminy time of change. I'm hearing criminal here, that some of them might have had, that's what I'm hearing, that maybe they had a court case or some kind of a thing with the law is what I'm getting. This could be a DUI, this is what I'm getting. Some kind of red tag, all right? And this is actually allowing your person to stay in upheaval. And this is not a bad upheaval. This is to alert your person that they had placed their decisions in the wrong place, right? Like maybe they shouldn't have been driving that night, you know, maybe they did have one too many and that, you know, they did, you know, incur a thing with the law, right? Because they should have been more mindful. They should have not had that last drink, if they were going to drive themselves home. They shouldn't have had said yes when they should have said no. They should have, coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? I feel like, all this energy is actually showing your person that, they were not in their wisest of choices, right? That they were not aligned to their true passion. So their true passion wasn't even guiding them, down the right path. Does it make sense? That if your person was so passionate about where they are, they would be present about where they are, therefore making better choices for themselves, right? And not leaving themselves behind. I feel this elder energy is talking about your person's and the divine guardians, the divine passed away loved ones, ancestral spirit guide energy. I feel like this energy is guiding you and your person into your present. Does that make sense? I feel like spirit is telling you that, you can call on your ancestors. You can call on your ancestors in common to help with your connection at this time. Because, wands are about spirituality, all right? Wands are about being present and presence. I feel like your person is aligning to their own ascension energy, and that you are already in connection with your divine team, and that you can call on them, all right? And that your person's 5D self stands to align with this energy to help them heal. All right, so I'm getting here. Hold on. More beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, this could also be saying that, you have... No, this is your person. I feel like you've done a lot of this healing already, and yes, this is about calling in help for you and your person for your energetic connection. This is what I'm getting. And that you have elder powers here. I'm talking about, upper echelon, higher learning powers, where you are opened, to the truth, right? You haven't displaced your passionate feelings, that you own them, and that you stood to heal them. All right, I'm seeing a lot of symbolism here as far as, the process, the path, the unending circles of truth here, concentric circles of process and truth, in that, you align to your divine energy and call back the power that, within yourself. This elder energy has everything to do with healing, all right? And I feel like this has to do with your person, all right? Look, this person's also holding a wand right here. And your person is coming into this effect of learning what their power is, all right? The staff here is upright, and your person's holding on to it. It's almost like holding on to their spiritual powers and upbringing. And this is aligning them to their own sense of passion, right? What turns their key? What part of where they're at is truly supporting them, right? Is it that, are they a writer, right? And are they a reader? Are they reading a lot of books? So, what are they going to do with this information, right? Are they going to expand on what they've read and, write an article on it, have a podcast on it, write lyrics with it, write a story about it, or, what can they do with, what's coming in for them that is, supporting their passions in their life, right? For some of them, they could be, wanting to be a psychologist, a counselor to help others, right? This is bringing in a sense of hopefulness within the self, that you can heal yourself, that you can help others heal. This is the feeling I'm getting. This person's empathic, all right? This person is compassionate. You gotta have a sense of, empathy about you in order to be, aligned to your compassion towards others. And right here, I feel like, your person hasn't been compassionate to themselves, all right? They've been dispassionate. And you can't, be selective, when it comes to healing. You can't be selective when it comes to, compassion, right? It's almost like, love. Are you going to just love a few people and not love others? Are you going to be selective there, right? It doesn't happen that way, I feel like this is what your person's coming into, this piece of knowledge, that you can't be selective in true love here, in compassion, and that these virtues, it encompasses all, and it works as a network. Love works as a network to help you heal, to help you, feel into the passion of life, right? It's like, you can't be selective in life. It's like you love life or you don't, right? You don't love this about it and you don't love that about it because, they both run, parallel course here. All right. I feel like this is something your person is learning about in their headspace, because they need to feel this stuff, right? In order to connect with it entirely. Wow. You are really feeling on your person, and I feel to remind you to please stay in your joy space, all right? None of this is fun for you and your person, lest you find the fun in it, right? There's joy in the fact that your person is taking this time for themselves to heal themselves. There's joy in the situation right now that you are interconnected to your divine team, and that you stand to have conversations with your divine team, especially your ancestral divine team, that, you can call your power back, and this stands to help your person, all right? That maybe you have, lost a sense of passion because you felt like this should have been done already, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Just like your person. All right. I'm here to close this out now. I hope that helped you. I really, really do. If it did, I would love it if you help me with my channel. You can comment, like, subscribe. If you feel inclined to do a reading with me, I'm more than happy to do that with you. I would love that. I would love to help. You can contact me at divinegoddessv6@gmail.com. We can discuss further about what it is that you're after, all right? And thank you for joining me for this reading, and stay divine. This is Evie signing out. Until next time, take care.